Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Shalom. In case you're seeing me for the very first time, please, I know in my videos, maybe if you have watched my video this first time coming across my face, please kindly subscribe to the channel. I know I used to forget, maybe because most times I do voiceover and stuff like that. I used to forget to tell people to subscribe to my channel, even like the video. The first thing when you click on the video and what the person is speaking resonates with you or you like it, just thumbs up the video to just show your support and leave a comment. Thank you very much. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about Kenya and the revolution happening in Africa presently. If you don't know, there's been a protest going on in Kenya. As recent as 2 days ago, they still had a massive protest that they call hashtag Occupy JKIA. They've been on it. It's almost 1 month now. It started late last month and this is late July. So the protest is almost 1 month now. They have been stepping on their president's name, President Ruto, into it will do one policy reverses, do one policy reverses. They have just been rigmaroling. They will pretend as if maybe they are granting the request of the Gen Zs, but they are doing absolutely nothing. Especially when he dissolved and dismissed his cabinet, I was like, yes, we're actually getting somewhere. Just to record them back some days later, like 6 of them, he maintained them. He has already fired them and now maintained them. So when things like this are happening, I think there's also a protest coming up in Nigeria very soon. Some states have already even started, but the massive one is starting July 29, then August 1 to 10. That's 10 days of rage and bad governance. There's also a protest going on in Gambia. Presently, Ugandans have started protesting yesterday, 23rd of July, I think. That was yesterday or 2 days ago. Ugandans have started protesting. I saw some clips and online that Ugandans have started protesting. I was like, is this a revolution? And if you notice, the common thing among these protests is that it's mostly spearheaded by the young people, the Gen Zs, even the Nigerian own young people, even Kenya own. In fact, the Gen Zs are the main forefronter of the protest. And they have said they are religionless, they are tribeless, they are leaderless. They don't want to kind of have a leader or something like that. But not to say they are leaderless or something. Yes, I agree. But there are some prominent people that when these protests are going on, you can not help but notice them. Maybe because of what they say, the way they are carrying the protest, or the way they are spearheading in what they post online and stuff like that. And a whole lot of people are even influenced by them. Yes, you cannot take it from some Gen Zs, from some young people, that they have such great influence on people. Like in Kenya now, you cannot mention this protest without mentioning Kashmir, Eric Omondi, this young lady, this Ijabian lady that was doing like this to the policemen. I think her name is Shakira Wafula or something. Then there's this another lady called Anifa. Then there's also another lady called what is her name? I've forgotten her name now. Then there's this guy on TikTok called Kenyan Prince. There's another guy that did a documentary for Al Jazeera, or is it CNN? Yes, like he was even arrested at a point. So in such instances, there's not a time you come across young people, even Eric Omondi. I don't know if Eric Omondi is Gen Z or stuff like that, but you have prominent people that you can pinpoint that these are people really invested in this protest. So all over across Africa, everywhere, Kenya protest. So it got to my mind that won't other African countries say other things? It turns out that even the protests coming up in other countries, that are being inspired by Kenyan protests. And there's this particular guy called Wode that I've been waiting on his page to see what he will say. I don't know why. I don't know, maybe it's only me that feels like that. But his content, what he's known for, is mainly about changing the narratives of Africa. He's always been anchoring maybe a revolution going on in Africa. Africa shall be a better place. So in my mind, I was like, if something like this is happening and Africa is basically your niche, if there's somebody that they said Africa is his niche, it should be Wode. So I was like, won't he say something? Won't he say something? Trust me, he responded. I was shocked at the way he responded, but he responded. They said to whom much is given, much is expected, right? She has been traveling to almost all the African countries to promote the story of each country and stuff like that. And usually, if things like that happen, it usually put his 2 cents, put on his Instagram, put on his Twitter. So I was waiting patiently to see what he was going to say about it. And trust me, he did not disappoint. Another reason why I expected him to comment on this Kenya protest is that his wife, who is also a content creator, Miss Trudy, is also from Kenya. So I was like, Come on. He's going to say something. I'm going to be leaving some of the slide right this side. That was why I shifted like this so that I could be leaving the slides here. So this one that you are seeing, this picture you are seeing is a thumbnail of Miss Trudy on how he was crying because she's from Kenya. I think she's with her husband in Ghana presently, but she's a Kenyan, originally Kenyan. And I'm sure her heart is broken with whatever is happening. So she made a dedicated video on her YouTube channel. When this protest started, Kenyan Gen Zs, they started coming for influencers, all these young people, YouTubers, social media online influencers, that Kenya, prominent social media online influencers in Kenya, that if they're not going to talk, if they're not going to use their platform for this, that they are not going to be supporting them anymore. But she even came out even before they started clamoring for influencers input and stuff like that. Tears running down all over her face. Yeah, if you are somebody like that is passionate about your country, and she's somebody also that you normally promote African continent, especially our own country, Mr. Ghana Baby, and that is his name on Instagram. He said that he posted a lot. The first thing he posted is, it's really disheartening to see young Africans chilling and defending same criminals that are busy stealing their present and their future. Because something like this is related to what is happening in his own country. Their country, I think, his country is Ghanaian. His country, I think, they're having an election in like maybe 2-3 months time. So a lot of things has been happening in his own country. But I tell you, every post about Kenya when it started, every post, I'm going to be leaving the slide so that you'll be seeing every post. He made sure he commented. There's this guy that works for CNN, or is it BBC, Larry. Everything that it was happening in Kenya, I think he's also a Kenyan. So everything, he was on live there. He was a journalist, so he was reporting and writing as it was happening. And Wodemaya was reposting each and everything. So on this post that Wodemaya did now, his wife responded that times are changing. Young Africans are waking up, just like the Kenyan Gen Zs and millennials who went to the streets to demand change from our corrupt government. We are becoming tribeless, fearless, faceless, and I believe other African countries will follow suit and even do better. It's not only Kenyans that follow him, a lot of Africans follow him. Come and see comments under his comment section. Ghanaians, Kenyans, Ugandans. Some are saying Uganda is sleeping. But believe you me, this poster is trending constantly that Ugandans are protesting. So he also posted that we need a mind shift revolution in this country. Yes, that's because it's being inspired by Kenyans. If Kenyans don't do this, I don't think everybody will be talking about revolution. Nobody even knew that it will start in Kenya. Nobody knew that it will start in Kenya. But now everybody is shouting revolution now, revolution now. All over Nigeria media now, if you just type Nigeria protest, just come and see federal government planned to hijack protest, parastatal official, government official plea with Gen Zs not to protest, police, military be deployed. Just really want to use this opportunity to say that if you have a platform and you see a good cause that will change the narrative, that would impact people's life, and that will call corrupt government, corrupt politicians to order, and you have a voice that you can lend, it's a free word, you can do it. Yes, it's a thing or honorable to do when you see a bad thing and you call it out. It's just straightforward as that. So I just said I'm going to see his input. Already said it that Africa is his own niche. So is that was the first reason. That was the first person that came to my mind, that what was Wodemaya going to say about it, and he didn't disappoint, and I'm very, very much impressed. So thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for supporting. As always, see you guys in my next video.